What's up, everybody? Dawn Patrol here, DJ Dawn Patrol, and today we have a really special remix idea. Definitely not official, but I wanted to just kind of invite you guys in to see what I'm doing. So we've got this awesome artist here named Child. He has this song called The Encounter. It's got a pretty good amount of plays, and we are going to see what we can do about taking the vocals and making something out of it. So to get started, this song is in the key of B major. Tempo is 98. So I'm going to splice, I'm digging around, I'm looking for some fun samples in those things, and then I want to take those ideas and make them my own. The first thing I found is this really cool kick pattern. But I don't want to use, splices. I don't want to just drag and drop, so I'm going to make my own based off of this. So first thing I'm going to do is look for a kick that I really like. This is the one earlier I was searching for that I really like. If you guys don't know what splice is, you should definitely look into it. It's about anywhere from $10 to $30 a month, depending on how many credits you want. I think I go with the $500 a month credit, and it helps me get original sounds like this kick or snare or anything like that, and it helps me produce in a way that is going to be unique and original. So here's a little trick that you can do. If you have like a splice sample but you want the drums from it, the MIDI at least, you can hit convert drums to new MIDI track, and that's going to just basically tell you what everything is. So I'm going to grab this file and drag it down here. This supposedly is the kick, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to make it all 100 velocity right here. This was the original velocity. I think I'm going to get it close, but not totally close. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to bring almost everything up, at least those main kicks, and then I might take these just down here and raise them a little bit to where there's some difference. And this can change. I can always go back and change this, but for now this gives me some velocity difference, and we'll see what that sounds like. Now the main kicks, you do want to you want those to hit. So I'm going to delete my original track. I'm going to come over here to my kick that I'm doing, and I'm just going to drag this guy right on top of it. So now I've got my kick pattern, but that doesn't sound right. Okay, we might have to do this by hand. Usually it works. Of course it doesn't work when I'm trying to show somebody how to do it, but that's all good. No worries. Okay, I want to say this is gonna double, but let's check. Okay, so sounds like it, you know what I mean, doubles. So let's just make a second one and change up this one. Okay, so now we have a kick that is a little bit different than the original. And now what we need to do is start working on our bass. But one thing I like to do is line these up on the actual, see how this is gray right here? And this is a different color. So these are like your bars, right? Just in my head, it makes more sense to start on 17 than it does, you know, because it's a 4-bar loop. And since this is in 4/4, it just, in my head, it makes sense. So we'll try that out. All right. Here's a little preview of the studio I'm working in today. Mwah! Beautiful white. I love it being so clean. Always a good time. My wonderful wife helped me build this studio. And you can do it too. You can build your very own studio. Just got to put in the effort. All right. So what kind of bass, what kind of sub are we going to do here? If we go back to our reference drum track. And I'm not worried about the snare. I'm not worried about the percussion or the hats. I'm just worried about that sub. It's kind of has some like distortion-y, filtery stuff going on with it. So if I just type in sub bass and I go to presets, and we're going to listen for something that we like. So to explain a little bit better, sub bass can be as complicated as you want to make it. You've got the basic sine waves sub bass that are real clean and real pretty, and then you've got triangle, square waves. You've got a lot of stuff. You can even layer, put like 3 sounds on a bass. You can unison it, you can make it wide, you can have different voices. Serum, you can get pretty deep. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to bypass that. I'm just looking for something that I'm like, ooh, I like that. Because the bass is not the star of the show here. It's going to be his vocals. So I don't want there to be too much fighting between the vocals and the sub bass. I want something really clean and something that just when you listen to it kind of drives you towards the chorus. This needs to get you there. So don't spend too much time on sound design. Try to go for big picture. Later you can go in and change the bass. But for now, I'm looking for something very clean, and what I'll do is I have a sub in my room, and I'm putting my foot right up on that sub, and I'm feeling the air on my foot. I want to feel very clean air on my foot. If it's like kind of fuzzy or anything, I don't like that because that's not going to translate well to a PA system, you know, to dual 18s, to dual 21s, to whatever we have. So the kick and the bass got to meld really nice through that PA, and the vocals are in the highs. They're just going to sit on top of it. So I'm going to mute myself for a second, and I'm going to run through this on my actual PA system here. Okay, so this one right here feels really good on my feet. If you have a subwoofer, you can feel it. If not, you're only going to be able to hear it in your ears, and it's not quite the same. I would recommend the sub pack if you're trying to really actually have it right here. I can show you. This is the sub pack, and this allows you to feel the bass. Let's see if you can see that on your back. So all you got to do is put this bad boy on, and I think it's 1/4 inch. So yeah, you just run a 1/4 inch from your, I think, monitor jack, I believe is how you do it. I've got a sub in my room, so I don't honestly have to do this, but if I get some time, I'll play with it. just because it is super fun, super cool. But I'm just going to trust my subwoofer by my foot right now. Okay, back to business. We found one that we like. So what do we do? Where do we go from here? You're going to want to, first of all, you have to have whatever plugin this is. So this says Serum. See that right there? So you have to have Serum plugin. I would totally recommend. I don't work for Serum at all, but I think it's a great plugin. And the fact that it can translate immediately from Splice to my DAW is pretty great. So this button right here says menu. You hit load preset. So then you're going to come over here to Splice. And there's these three little dots. You're going to hit load. Oh, wait, sorry. Show an enclosing folder. See that? There it goes. It pops up. And you just drag it. And that's it. Now you've got the preset. And everything's good to go. So let's write in these notes. Let's listen and let's write them in. Okay, pretty simple. Let's put a compressor on here so it ducks. What I'm doing now is I'm side chaining the kick and the bass. So I'm just gonna title this kick. And then I'm going to come right here and type in kick. All these ratios can be dialed in later. For now, I'm just trying to get it to a little deal. So let's listen one more time. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's G sharp. I wonder if it should be in B. Let's try B real fast. Okay, then we come up here and we're looking at these right here. For instance, if you were to take this and go up to like B, let's see, C, that's B2. All right, so let's legato this. Okay, let's listen to what this one sounded like. 2, 3, 4, dun dun. Okay, so it's 1, 2, dun dun. Dun dun dun, right there. Dun dun dun, dun dun dun. Easy. You just copy. So it's an octave. That's easy. So they're just staying on the octave. Now we can play around because, as you can see, it's ducking. I don't really know if I like that high G. This one too, I'm not really sure if I love this kick in here, this fourth kick. I think I'm just going to take it out. I think now I'm starting to make it my own. Watch this. Let's just go for it. Creative time. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot better. So let's see here. Let's take this and let's duplicate it. And this is good because you don't want it to be the exact same because that's just like, you know, there's no creativity in that. So we can just go ahead and delete this reference track because we've got what we needed from it. So we've got our kick, we've got our bass, we've got our vocals, and we're trying to make this as simple as possible. Remember, you can make something really loud if you use very few elements. If you have 100 tracks, it's pretty hard to get that loud because it's very muddy. If you have 5 things, it's easy to make that loud because there's not much to it. You can hone in on each frequency. It's like, here's the 5 things I'm going to put in my track: vocals, kick, bass, percussion, melodies. You know what I mean? And melodies means anything, synths, pianos, like, but those 5 elements: kick, bass, percussion is like your snares, your claps, hi-hats, all that stuff. So vocals, kick, snare, percussion, melodies. That's all I'm worried about. It doesn't have to be physically just 5 items. Sometimes that works, especially in like trap music or wook bass, but here we go. I kind of think I should go down with this. All right, here we go. Okay. These right here. This might be better. Oh, wait. Am I on the wrong? So. Yeah. Right. There we go. Got it. Yeah. So that's just what it needs to do because he kind of does this really beautiful thing with his voice. Okay. And then this is kind of where it should change. All right, so we've got a really cool intro here. Let's really beef up this kick and bass. We need to make this stuff like hit. All right, we've got the kick. Where's my kick? All right, so now I want to use my foot and feel the kick and the bass together and try to make a really fun, like if you were sitting, imagine yourself sitting right in front of the subwoofer at the club or at the festival. It's got to make you be like, whoa. And it's very important not to skip past this step. Is probably the most important when it comes to bass music. So I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to start playing with my loudspeaker here in the studio. All right, let me talk about what just happened there. I took the time to turn off these top monitors right here. So that one and that one. All of that was turned off. I was only playing my subwoofer. And I was trying to find the best meld between the kick and the sub to where only the subwoofer, it felt really clean. My settings for my compressor on Sorry, I see my mic was off for the past 30 minutes. Basically, what I was saying was I just did some stuff with the bass that I felt was really cool. I pitched it down. I feel like that's a little more dynamics. And now we're looking for a snap. So let's do it. One thing to remember in OBS that I forgot to do, let's see, is for my sound. Where's my sound? Here it is. Your output wants to be multi. Boom. Now you can hear everything that I hear too. That's a good snap. I like that one. That's clean. I could put some reverb on that. That one's super cool. I like that. That's a cool one. This kind of has like a glitch thing. This one is not bad. It just doesn't really have much character. So let's go to our sounds. We've got 3 snaps to choose from. So I'm going to create my percussion deal. These are all my snare hats. Multiple groups will go. Let's go to a drum rack. Oh yeah, drum racks, yeah. Okay, let's drag this one in, and this one in. Okay, 3 different snaps. All right, let's try it. Ooh, that one's hot. I like that a lot. But I only wanted it to be on this section. So let's lower the volume a little bit. All right, let's try a different snap. See. That's kind of nice too. Ooh, that snap is so good, y'all. Oh my goodness. Can we just talk about that snap for a second? Because it's simple and it's just one like that, the reverb behind it is so nice. So, I'm thinking, here's my thought, bear with me. Oh yeah. Okay. That sounds good. But let's just... I wonder if I can make that reverb sound even better. So here's my thought. Let's take the original sound and let's run it through Melodyne and try to tune it like nobody's business. So let's put Melodyne on here. Almost to where it's like, wow, that's definitely in the key of B. I think this is a B major track, so. Okay, so this is saying A, but I want it in B. So what this is telling me is Melodyne is telling me that it senses that this snap is in the key of A. That's not what we want. We want it in B because we're going to put a bunch of wet reverb on it. So if the wet reverb was in A, but the key is in B, it's not as good as if it was in B. Does that make sense? So let's... So now it's in B. As you can see, I took It was, oh, where's my thing? All right, let's show you this on the micro scale. So that is B. That's where it was in A. So I want to render this out. I want to just, well, let's listen to it first. Yeah. So now that, it still sounds totally like an original sample, but it's actually in the correct key now. So we're going to go to our percussion right here, and we're going to trade out this one, the existing, which is this right here. We're going to trade it out for this one that's now tuned. So you probably can't hear that in the headphones, but it went 2 semitones up to the correct deal. So now this snap should sound really good. And let's play with our reverb real fast and get a really nice tone out of that reverb so that it's not too low heavy. There we go. That sounds good. What I'm doing is I'm taking this right here in the corner, this reverb, and I'm playing with the input filter. How much of the reverb is going to be in the low end, which this will actually help you visualize it better, versus the high end. You know, you can only have, again, put your foot by the subwoofer and feel how much of that low end, because the only thing I really want coming out of the subwoofer, to be honest, is that bass. I don't want it making it muddy for me. So what am I doing here? Oh, EQ8. So let's just watch it. Here we go. So I can see just a little bit in the lows right here. That is like 200 hertz. Most subwoofers will play 200, so I'm probably okay not to include that. So what I did was I went until that, see how it exists right here, and I'm changing, follow my mouse, I'm changing the low cut filter, I'm pulling it until I don't see it anymore. Still there, still there, still there. Not there anymore. Let's go back till we see it just a little bit. There it is. So that's 3K. So I'm going to go over a little bit. Okay, I see it. So let's pull back a little bit. Let's do 3. I'm not seeing anything, but what it did was it gave me enough beef to still have a lot of low end-ish, 300 and above, 300 hertz, but I'm not dipping into any sub. So if I were to turn off my monitors and just play this on my PA, I'm probably not going to feel any sub. So let's feel it. All right, here we go. All right, now I'm just listening to the bass itself without the kick. I'm going to test out the kick and bass. I'm going to test out the bass without the kick and see if that renders a good result. Okay, excellent test. The kick, I can actually feel the punch on my foot, whereas without the kick, the sub bass, even though it does hit and provide bass, it's not as pleasant. So I would suggest keeping the kick in for this instant. So, good testings. This song already has some really awesome bones. Let's go to some remixes. Let's do a new folder. I'm actually saving my project right now. So this is called Child Encounter Dawn Patrol Remix. Sweet. And we're just going to call this Child Encounter Dawn Patrol Remix. Alright. So, this is what we got so far. This is a trick that I learned from deadmau5, moving the snare a little bit before the actual time it hits. I know that if you look at this, you'll see that there is some time, before it hits. But it's pretty fast, so I'm just using my ears. All right, I like that. So let's do something really cool. I have a feeling that I can actually pan the snaps. I like the snap a lot, but I have a feeling if I put it in two different ears with one more, it could really be cool. So let's find one more. I really liked this one, so let's look into this for a snap in the key of B. There might be one more. That's a good one. Ugh, which one to pick? They're so good. I like that one. Let's go with that one. All right, we got to do the same thing. We got to tune it so that all of our sounds have a sonic quality of excellence. So let's put Melodyne on here. And this is the nitty-gritty hard stuff that once you get out of the way, you're good to go. You can run free, but if you start producing with from the jump things out of tune or whatever, you know, out of key. That's not good. Okay, so again, this says that it was supposed to be in B, but this is saying A. So this could be wrong too, I guess. But I'm gonna trust it. I trust Melodyne. I do. I trust it. So let's freeze, let's flatten. And then now that that's done, we are going to go up to our perk and we're going to add it as one of the sounds. So we can get rid of this guy. Let's go to perk. Let's look at our sounds. Okay, now let's go to this. And this is where things get interesting. You're going to want to do the same thing. You're going to try to meld the two. So like just using the grid, beep, boop, you want to put in the left ear one snap, in the right ear another, but in a way that they're not like exactly the same time, maybe a little off sort of thing, so that the listener's kind of like, oh, that's cool. So let's do that. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay. I have to duplicate and pan different ways. So the first one is going to have, let's just say the bottom, and the second one is going to have, no. Okay, here we go. First one's going to have the bottom. Okay. So which one is this? Okay, that's our original. So I'm going to call this Snap 1. And this one's going to be called Snap 2. And this one, I think I actually want to, I could play with this as well. And kind of speed it up or slow it down. But I can also just take it here and do some fun things. So let's see what we can get. There we go, that's nice. I in my ear it's a little like heavy on the lows, so I'm just gonna cut out some of the lows. Okay, So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna run some things into Surfer EQ. Surfer EQ will duck the, like, I'm running my vocals into it. So let's say my bass plays Surface 2. So before we run it into there, we just need to see the gain difference and then drop that. So if we go to our kick, let's look at the gain. So negative 16, negative 15, I think. Negative 15, negative 16. So let's just say negative 15.5. And then once we run into here, what is it? Negative 10, so that's 6 dB. It's an average of 6 dB. So let's, if we run all this stuff through the deal, we can group the whole thing or just turn everything down by negative 6 dB. So let's turn this to negative 16. This will be negative 12. I messed that up. Hang on. You gotta do it individually. I think you could group it too, but I'm not. Negative 16. Let's try negative 6 here. Negative 11. Negative 11. All right, let's try this now. Good. So that vocal is really clear. That vocal is... maybe I did that wrong. I probably did. Hang on. Let's undo everything I just did, and then let's put it on the group. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, that makes more sense. So let's go to the group, and then let's look at the Surfer EQ. So here's my group. Yeah, there it is. So there's my snaps up top. Now we run this through it. Cool. Okay, so we have clean vocals, we have a clean kick, we have got clean snaps and clean bass. Everything sounds great, it's all original, it's in the key, it's in the original key. The real question is, from this point forward, what's the vision? You know, zoom out 30,000 feet and look down. You know, it's a remix. The original is kind of cinematic, it's very emotional, which I love. But a remix has, like, if we're thinking about like EDM, I'm gonna drop this at EDC, what would make people just, oh my gosh, that's the coolest thing, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the intent of where I'm approaching it right now from. So let's see what we can do. Also, let's check our master real fast and see how loud this thing is. So it's already loud. Okay, cool. All right. Everything sounds good. Let's see. If I were to just cut this with my CDJs. I like that. I like the stripness of it. maybe I can put like a really cool. So something I want to do here is I want to take Effectrix. I like the way that's going down, but I think it could be cooler because I already have a pitch bend before that. So it's like, yeah, it's another pitch bend. It's got to have more oomph in it. So it's called Effectrix. Who makes Effectrix? Sugar Bites makes Effectrix. So let's put that right here. First thing you want to do is you want to put an audio track right here, and you want to record from the bass. All right. Then you're going to go to audio Effectrix, and you're going to turn it on only where you want it to work. So let's figure out what that is. All right, so now let's do stop mode time. I like that. That feels good. I love that. That feels effortless. So let's record that. Beautiful. I believe that's right here. So let's take this guy off. And then what you can do is you can actually take these two guys and you still want this compressor. So let's see what this sounds like. Let me listen to it one more time. Let's see, Effectrix can go away now. And then we're gonna have to automate the sound on this one, I believe. So. Let's put unison in front, see what happens. Increase the gain. So this one, let's see. So we just want to match up now the bass volumes. It's pretty close. Now there's a little pop here, so let's take this and get rid of it. Where is the pop coming from? I don't hear any pop there, so that's good. Let's see if this is it. Sometimes it can just be a real tiny. Let's see. I don't know where that pop is coming from, to be honest. But I'm okay with just leaving it with nothing, because we're about to bring in some like shakers and hats and stuff. All right, let's look for some percussion. I'm not exactly sure. You could maybe try a shaker. Might be the move. I don't really know. Key of B. And then this is just 98. So we're just going to shoot our shot. Nothing. Okay, so it's B minor. B. It might actually be better to just put the BPM, and then you can change the key. This one's kind of cool. It's B major. C. That's minor. I would want a regular old. Let's try something different. Let's do percussion or perk. And then let's go to loops, and then let's do the key of B. Okay. That might work. So this is very lo-fi. That's cool with me. Let's see how this blends. We want to make sure to put our compressor on it though, so it ducks. I like that. So I kind of want this, let's listen from the start. It's nice and loud. I feel like that should be a little more aggressive on the bass, so so let's go into the notes. quite cool. Maybe that one shouldn't be high. Maybe it should just be these two. That would be a cool drop. So, I mean that's a cool drop. Okay, here we go. And right there, you just get it back to the. And this, okay, cool. I got some vision. I got some vision for it. So, I'm thinking big synth, cool synth. So let's see what people have been cooking up on Splice. I might be able to do something with this. Let's see real fast what kind of deal comes out of it. Futuristic, AI, new humans, something that's just like big room house, maybe meets grunge, grime, trance. I don't know. We'll have to see. So. And that's where it like, boom, hits. So we're going to take this and duplicate it. And then we're going to, then we're going to delete all this. So it's like, but it has to be super cool. So I wonder if I can do like a really cool pitch bend thing here. That might be fun. So like, oh wait, sorry. What is this? This my bass? Yeah, this needs to be completely off. Same with the kick here. I want to go. I don't know. Maybe that's not the vibe. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's not that cool. Thought it was going to be a lot cooler than it was. Okay, different route. Abort mission, different route. Not every idea is a good idea, mind you. All right, let's continue. Gosh, what would make this super pop off cool? I do like the idea of his voice singing and then it coming in. So let's do some reverse reverb on his vocal. Right, chon. So let's take this bad boy, copy, paste, be like, boom. And then let's listen to what note this is. Hi. So we only want and then let's go to Melodyne and really smooth it out to make it the note that it needs to be. Oh, there's two. Hi. I think that's what he's doing. And that's fine. As long as the last one is like super on point. Yeah, this note right here needs to be a little more flat. Yeah, there we go. That note right here. So let's get rid of this. Okay, we've got our Coolio reverse reverb. I've actually got a preset that I made to make my life easier. So let's just freeze and flatten. Freeze and flatten, please. And now that's going to be in the note that I want. Let's unwarp it, let's reverse it, and let's make this thing sound cool. Here we go. That's a little loud, I think. So he does two. What if I just did it to here? Like this. Yeah, that could be cool. And then I kind of think that this right here should have more of a chorusy vibe on the vocals. So let's put Altar Boy on it to beef it up a little bit. So that way it kind of sounds cool. All right, here we go. Rock vocal. Uh-oh. So the highs on Altar Boy really sound great on this vocal, but let's A/B the vocals and make sure we're not off gain wise. Let's make sure that it's a little bit louder. There we go. -28, -29. So you actually want to increase this. So we'll go to -14. There we go. That kind of feels like a chorus now. And then this right here can be, I feel like there's a weird sound, like a pop if I don't do that, so I'm just doing that. Yeah. Okay, I like it. Now let's put in some toms to really make, to give us that drop feel. So just type in toms on splice. We're going to go to samples. We're going to go to the key of B. And we're looking for one shots here. Or presets, you can also do that. Let me see if I can do something with this. Digital tom may not work, but you gotta try to know. So we're gonna put in this guy. Gonna go to serum. And we're gonna go to drag and drop serum on here and go to load preset. And then on this digital tom, you want to click the 3 buttons right here and hit show and closing folder, and that will just bring it up, and you can drag it right into your serum folder. And when you press OK, as long as it was a serum, the offending file is here. Oh, it says it is made for Sylenth, not serum. Okay, that's fine. We actually own Sylenth, so that's what I get for assuming. All right, let's try it again. So we'll go to menu, we'll go to preset load, same thing. 3 things, shown in closing folder, drag and drop. There it is. And now we're good to go. Cool. Like it. Let's try to make the second half of this make sense. That's weird. Where's my kick? Oh. Gotcha. Yo entiendo. There we go. This thing can probably get out of here. I will need more percussion, but it probably won't be that one. Okay, cool. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack. That's something I just made up. So I'm going to type in synth and go to presets. And I'm going to look for something just big, like a lead. Let's say super saw. These are so fun. Okay, I think this is in massive, which is a good thing because used to massive is kind of like the only place you would do stuff, like back when Skrillex was really doing his dubstep thing, but now you see more splice, I would say. So I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna go old school. We're gonna go to massive because massive has so many great knobs that you can turn, so many different filters and things you can do to really bring detail out. So let's go to a file, open sound, and y'all know the drill. If you've been watching this video the whole time, you should know, the drill here. So let's show an enclosing folder, and let's open this. There we go. We got the super saw. All right, here we go. So let's just drag the bass notes on top of here and see what we get. Okay, it's a little loud. Let's go to attributes. Let's see if we can make this fun. Okay, it's all right. It's not the greatest, I would say. That's kind of cool. I mean, if you took off his voice, that's cool. That's cool. I wonder if there's like something else we can do with it. Let's put, I love putting kickstart on stuff just to see if it gives me a different result. Sorry, LFO tool. Put some 16ths on there, see if we get anything. So if you do presets, wait a second, what are we trying to do here? Presets is sidechain. Here we go. So that's quarter. Interesting. Okay, I can play with that. I wonder if I can automate this. So here we go. Let's try it. What is this? Is this something I can automate? What is that? LFO tool. You have a frequency cutoff? That's it? Nah, there's got to be more than that. Okay, so one thing you can do is just record it to another channel. So it's like, here's 12 right here. So let's just record your thoughts. Cool. So that kind of had some cool vibes on it. Awesome. So now you can just turn this off. All right, I like it. I don't love it. It is cool, but I don't know if it's like the final. So we will, keep tabs on it for now and see if something else pops up better. But it's just an idea. So let's put these on here. I'm just gonna group this and put drop idea. Okay. All right. So here's what we got so far. And to make this a little more professional sounding, I am actually going to put reverse reverb on the very first of this as well. So let's listen. Okay, that's fine with me. So let's put rev on it. Okay. Freeze and flatten. Unwarp. Reverse. And then we'll zoom in and get it pretty close. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's put some delay on his voice right there. And see what happens with that. Okay, this I feel like needs to be a little louder. So let's actually go into the CLA and kind of boost it. then let's put a little widening on it through Mangler. Well, I guess I can actually do it through here, through the chorus. Yeah. So then right here, we can put that altar boy low, but this has got to hit something fun. Maybe even just do to right here. That might be more of a... And then put like a vocal like, woo! Do I have my microphone up? Let me see if I can find like a yell, a vocal yell. In the key of B. What about shout? Oh wait, key of B, sorry. Okay. I think it was in shout. Kind of like this tone. It may not be the right key, but the tone is really cool. And if we make it super low, and then let's just do Melodyne on it and make it the right note so that it goes with our... Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Freeze flatten, because it's in the key of B major. I mean, like real quiet. And then we can even put altar boy on it to give it some really cool, like, wide effect rock vocal. Yeah, there you go. That's him. That's him. That's the one. All right, let's go to our bass and collect this. So it. There we go. All right. Sounds expensive now. It's got a good groove. I feel like the snaps should probably go away. So let's just get rid of those. Okay. Got some cool stuff. Let's go to Splice and let's see what kind of drums we can get in the key of B. So we're looking for a big loop, key of B, and let's do 100 and we'll slow it down just a little bit. I mean, that's solid. That's cool. I like that halftime. Let's see, let's throw these in here and see kind of what the vibe, the bounce is. You know, like, is your head bobbing or are you like, it's all right? That's cool, I guess. So it sounds like it's probably going to be that halftime, or sorry, double time. Ooh, what if we bring the snare in from the old one? That's a great idea. Okay, I don't know if y'all remember, but our old deal had this original glitchy snare. So now is the time to bring him in, because we're going to shoot that dude right down the middle. So let's go to our glitchy snare right here and just put him in. And then yeah, we're good to go. So, okay, how are we going to do this? I think I want to change out the sub for the drop. So let's do... Okay, cool, but we need to make it super cool. Super cool feeling. Let's do sub bass. Sub bass. That's all right. That's massive. I like that. That's serum. Okay. let's work with that. So let's go to our bass, let's duplicate it, and this can all be deleted because that's the original. Well, sorry, this can be deleted and this can be deleted. All right, we're gonna call this drop bass. And the same thing still applies. I got the kick going through it, but the difference is we're gonna use a different bass here. So let's go to our serum and let's load this bass right here. You kind of have to just like keep picking different basses until you're like, oh yeah, I can work with that one. That's a good one. Let's see, I don't really want it to be the same pattern either. So let's kind of override this. Okay, so here we go. All right, so ew, what is that? Get out of here. So yucky. Okay. And then I want to do like a really cool LFO thing on his voice here. So let's go to this guy. Let's do a preset sidechain 1. And then we're going to go to 16th notes, I think. Okay, so LFO tool is only going to come on when this dude comes on. So it's like... So it's... Definitely has a bigger feel right now. But we gotta clean some of this up because it's a little messy. Alright, let's do this. I wonder, wait a second. I wonder if we could go like super slow. See, this is fast. This is double time. Let's do something different. Let's just do like real like time stretch. You remember time stretch? Wait a second. What is going on? Where is this bass coming from? Do I still have... Oh, it's my kick. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, that sounds better. Feels a little bit better. Because then I can do some fun stuff like... So let's do like MIDI control. So I wonder if this has good sub. So what you would do here is you would just turn off my mic and listen to it through your PA. I want to actually take a better clip of this. I feel like this is the better. And then let's see if this fixes that clipping noise. Nope. Okay, cool. So this is like an idea. It's not, the finished idea. I'll probably take a break soon because my brain's like. But as you can see, it's a very clean idea. So no matter which direction we go, halftime, double time, it's gonna sound really good. And I could totally see playing this, in a set to really just kind of throw things to more of a wave, chill, really big AI robot visual on the screen, stutter step glitch, something like that. So I'm proud of it. Good work today, and this is the first. Maybe I'll have another video where I continue the beat, but if not, at least you got to saw kind of my thought process in making a track. So peace, love, be kind to people, and that's it for me. So bye.